talk about having a pet on the truck. So with having a pet on the truck, you have a companion there. You have somebody that will love you no matter how bad your day is going, will not judge you for messing up on the truck. You know, they're going to be somebody that you can confide in. They're not going to tell your deepest, darkest secrets. But as a company driver, you got to put, here at Prime, you got to put a pet deposit down. That's going to be $1,000. Now, you're not going to have to come up with $1,000 up front. What you will have to come up with is $300 down, and then $50 a week till it reaches $1,000. So that's a pet deposit in case your pet tears something up in that truck, that it's going to help pay for whatever they tear up. You know, it's going to be good to start with a younger like dog or cat and raise them on the truck so they're used to it. You want them to be used to the lifestyle, having to hold the bathroom break for a while, you know, not chewing on stuff. Like, you're going to get them accustomed to being over the road with you, just like you're getting accustomed to being over the road. So when you stop, now you're stopping not only for you to go to the restroom, but you're stopping for your family member, aka your pet, to get out and use the restroom too. Also, you got to think about storage. We're going to have to buy dog or cat food, or whatever kind of pet you have on the truck. You're going to have to buy food for them, have extra bowls for them. They make some great bowls out there that, like, I've seen a leak-proof water dish for a dog, and I've heard that it works amazing. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Make sure you have a leash. Make sure you're being careful with your dog in the truck stop. You know, you don't want them licking up some fluid on the ground or something like that, some antifreeze or something like that. That could be detrimental to your dog. Like, that could seriously cause some problems. You're gonna have to be able to know how to get to your vets, stuff like that, to make sure that your animal has their shots. I mean, it's also great to have a dog or, you know, an animal on the truck to protect you. So if you're by yourself, you might be like, man, I kind of wish I had like a guard dog in here. Like, it's nice to have that dog up front. That way, if somebody's thinking about messing with you or your truck, they see a dog in the window and they're like, oh, don't mess with that truck. You know, because maybe they're scared of dogs, or maybe they're just like, that dog's going to protect that person. It's good for companionship, is the bottom line. Somebody to be with you, somebody that, like, there's some unconditional love right there between you and your pet. So some of the biggest advantages is just having that friend there, somebody to go through this with you. I highly suggest, if you're an animal lover, get you a pet. Captain Banana, one of my former students, he had a cat on his truck, and he sure did get a kick out of doing his pre-trip, his in-cab every day, because the first thing he would do is turn the windshield wipers on, and his cat would chase those windshield wipers trying to get him. You know, and I could not wrap my head around having a cat on my truck, because, like, you got to deal with a litter box, you got to clean that thing out. Oh man, I couldn't do it. And just like with a dog, like having all the dog hair all over the truck and stuff like that, that is hard for me to deal with. Like, I'm not gonna have a pet on my truck. Even if I was solo out there just running freight, just me by myself, I still wouldn't have an animal in my truck, because I don't want to clean up the animal hair, and I don't want to have to deal with it. It's just more responsibility for me to have, already having enough responsibility to do my trip planning and getting my load there. You know, there's a wide ranges of reasons that I won't have a pet on the truck. But for you guys that need that companionship or that support animal with you, you know, for emotional support, whatever the case may be, here at Prime, we do have a pet policy, and we do allow pets on the truck. And if you're leased, you don't have to pay a pet deposit, but just so you know, whatever that dog or cat tears up on your truck, it's going to have to be replaced. You're going to have to be charged for it. And you know it's normal in lease. Everybody out there leasing, they already expect to replace some stuff by the end of the lease, so it's normal. But just so you know, whatever damage the dog causes, you're paying for it. Straight up. I've seen armrests ate off by dogs. I've seen steering. My buddy had a dog on the truck, and his dog pretty much ate the whole steering wheel off the truck. Like, just chewed the steering wheel up. It was crazy. I was like, man, I can't believe that happened. And like, you know, just the damage that this animal can cause. Plus, having the dog, you're gonna have to teach the dog to jump up into the truck and jump out of the truck, or you're gonna have to figure out a way to do it. I've seen lots of drivers do it different ways. I've seen a driver, he would back up to the truck, like standing in front of it, the dog would jump on his shoulders, and he would kind of get down and the dog would jump off his shoulders, and then he would walk it to use the restroom, and then when he came back, he kneeled down, the dog would jump up on his shoulders, and he had the dog taught to do that, to get in and out of the truck, so it's better on the animal's hips. And I would have never thought about that till like I asked him, I said, hey, why do you do that? And that's whenever he told me. Also in Springfield, we have a kennel over there, so you can take your dog to the kennel, and there's a puppy wash at Springfield, and I believe that there's one in Pittston too. I don't know about Salt Lake City, but you know, we got places that you can wash your dogs. Other than that, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be sneaking your dog into the truck stop to get a bath, or I don't know how you want to clean your animal over the road. Maybe you can baby wipe it till you take some home time, get some time off. It's just some of the things you need to think about before you become a dog owner or a cat owner on a truck. Is you got to think about all this little care that they need and stuff that otherwise, if you were at home, it's simple. But in a truck, that's taking up some of your room. So just be thinking about stuff like this whenever you decide to take a pet on the truck. Just some knowledge for you. You do what you want with it. I'm not gonna have an animal on my truck, but you may be asking that question about bringing a pet onto a truck. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, Thursday nights, 7 p.m. my lives, Ask Questions.